Sports betting in the U.S. has quickly become big business. The American Gaming Association, a pro-gambling trade group, says since legalization began in 2018, Americans have placed more than $220 billion in legal bets. The explosive growth has come at a cost. Rob Minnick became addicted to gambling, including to betting on sports.
I'm in recovery for a gambling addiction, and I made my last bet on November the 12th of 2022.
When money ran out, he repeatedly maxed out credit cards to continue gambling.
I had to get a second job in order to pay down those debts. So the first time that happened, I figured something was up, but it took me 6 more times or 5 more times after that before I was willing to say, hey, something's got to change.
Minnick now uses social media to spread word of the dangers of sports gambling.
So I started to attend support group meetings, and from that, I got really inspired to start posting about my story online.
Many states have not only legalized sports betting, they've also made it legal to place those bets online and through mobile apps. Legalized sports gambling in many states has drastically changed the way people make bets. You no longer have to drive to a casino or even use a computer. Mobile sports betting apps have put a legal casino into the pockets of millions of Americans. Users can place bets on popular U.S.-based sports: American football, hockey, basketball, baseball, golf, and tennis, plus global sports like Premier League football and cricket. The action is not limited to fans. Golfer Phil Mickelson lost more than $100 million gambling on sports over the last 30 years, according to a professional gambler who claims to have been Mickelson's gambling partner. Mickelson admits struggling with a gambling addiction, but denies doing anything to, quote, undermine the integrity of the game. But athletes gambling raises questions. Dave McKenna is a journalist who's covered sports for more than 30 years.
I think we're entering an era of scandal. Real sports fans, when their team would lose, would yell, "The fix is in." They'd say, "The ref's on it," and now maybe it really is. Now maybe the fix really is it.
Ads for online gambling apps appear in stadiums, and commercials air repeatedly during many games, accounting for more than $275 million in advertising in 2022. The increased focus of gambling is raising concerns that betting will overshadow the athletics, turning off some fans.
You can't watch a sporting event. You can't turn on a sports radio program, a sports television program, without being inundated by gambling. Will we actually lose trust in the sports and walk away? I say we won't.
That's the same bet the sports gambling industry is making. Cable sports network ESPN is starting its own gambling app, and more states, drawn by lucrative tax dollars, are looking to legalize sports betting. Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.